Welcome to Romania. Romania, a land where medieval legends dance with natural wonders, where ancient forests whisper tales of kings and queens, and where the very landscape seems painted by the gods themselves. Nestled in the heart of southeastern Europe, Romania stretches across 238,000 square kilometers of pure enchantment. From the mighty Carpathian Mountains that crown the country like a natural fortress, to the mysterious Danube Delta where Europe meets the Black Sea, this remarkable nation offers a tapestry of experiences that will leave you breathless and yearning for more. Romania's cultural heritage spans over 2,000 years, blending Latin roots with Slavic influences, Germanic traditions, and Ottoman touches. This is the land of Dracula's castle, yes, but it's also home to painted monasteries that are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, medieval towns that time forgot, and natural landscapes so pristine they seem untouched by the modern world. What makes Romania truly magical isn't just its stunning geography or rich history. It's the way these elements interweave to create experiences that touch your soul. Imagine standing in a castle that inspired the world's most famous vampire tale, then hours later watching thousands of birds paint the sky in the Danube Delta's golden sunset. Here's a question that might surprise you. What if I told you that Romania holds more natural and cultural treasures per square mile than almost any other European destination, yet remains one of the continent's most affordable travel gems? Would you believe that your dream European adventure could cost less than a weekend in Paris? Before you start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out the link below for exclusive deals on flights and accommodation that will make your Romanian adventure both memorable and incredibly affordable. Now, let's explore the most beautiful places in Romania that you should definitely visit. Bran Castle. Perched dramatically on a rocky outcrop in the Carpathian Mountains, Bran Castle stands as Romania's most iconic landmark and the stuff of legends. Located just 25 kilometers from Brașov, this 14th century fortress commands breathtaking views over the Bran Pass, a strategic gateway that has witnessed centuries of history unfold. Bran Castle sits at an elevation of 760 meters above sea level, strategically positioned where the mountains of Bucegi and Piatra Craiului meet. The castle's location wasn't chosen by accident. It guards the ancient trade route between Transylvania and Wallachia, making it one of Romania's most important defensive positions throughout history. While the world knows it as Dracula's castle, Bran Castle's real cultural importance extends far beyond Bram Stoker's fictional vampire. The castle represents the architectural genius of medieval Romania, blending Gothic and Renaissance elements with practical defensive features. Local folklore speaks of the castle as a guardian of ancient secrets, and even today, villagers share stories passed down through generations about mysterious happenings within its walls. Built in 1377 by the Saxons of Kronstadt, Bran Castle served as a customs house and fortress. King Ferdinand and Queen Marie of Romania later transformed it into a royal residence in the 1920s. The castle's connection to Vlad the Impaler, the historical inspiration for Dracula, is largely romantic speculation, but this connection has made it one of the most visited castles in the world. The castle features 60 rooms connected by narrow, winding staircases. The Queen's apartments showcase royal furniture and artifacts, while the medieval chambers display torture instruments and weapons. The secret passage connecting the first and third floor adds an element of mystery that captivates every visitor. Bran Castle offers visitors a perfect blend of historical significance, architectural beauty, and legendary mystique. Whether you're drawn by vampire lore or medieval history, this fortress provides an unforgettable glimpse into Romania's dramatic past while offering stunning mountain views that are pure magic. Danube Delta. The Danube Delta represents one of Europe's most pristine ecosystems, where the mighty Danube River meets the Black Sea after its 2,850-kilometer journey across the continent. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans 4,152 square kilometers, creating a labyrinth of channels, lakes, and floating reed islands that support an incredible diversity of life. Located in southeastern Romania, the Danube Delta is Europe's second-largest river delta and the continent's largest wetland. Formed over thousands of years by sediment deposits, the delta continues growing seaward by 40 meters annually. Three main channels, Chilia, Sulina, and Sfântu-Gheorghe, divide the delta into a maze of waterways that can only be navigated by boat. The delta is home to unique communities that have lived in harmony with nature for centuries. The Lipovans, Russian Old Believers who fled religious persecution, maintain traditional fishing lifestyles virtually unchanged since the 18th century. Their colorful wooden houses and ancient customs provide fascinating glimpses into a way of life that's disappearing elsewhere in Europe. Archaeological evidence suggests human habitation in the delta for over 10,000 years. Greek and Roman settlements once thrived here, and the medieval port of Sulina became an important international trading hub. The delta's isolation preserved both its natural ecosystems and human traditions through centuries of political upheaval. The delta hosts over 300 bird species, including Europe's largest pelican colonies. During migration seasons, millions of birds transform the sky into living artwork. The waters teem with over 130 fish species, while the reed beds shelter everything from wild boar to endangered species like the European mink. The Danube Delta offers an unparalleled wilderness experience where nature reigns supreme. This living laboratory showcases the delicate balance between human communities and pristine ecosystems, providing visitors with both spectacular wildlife encounters and insights into sustainable living practices. Brașov. Nestled in a valley, surrounded by the Carpathian Mountains, Brașov enchants visitors with its perfect blend of medieval architecture, mountain adventure, and vibrant cultural life. This Saxon settlement, founded in 1211, has evolved into one of Romania's most beloved destinations, while carefully preserving its historical character. Brașov sits at 625 meters elevation, surrounded by peaks reaching over 2,000 meters. The city's location in the Bürzenland Depression creates a unique microclimate and stunning natural amphitheater. The nearby Postivaru Massif offers year-round outdoor activities, from hiking and skiing to paragliding. The Saxon heritage blends beautifully with Romanian traditions and Hungarian influences. Gothic churches stand alongside Orthodox cathedrals, while traditional Romanian folk festivals share the calendar with classical music concerts in medieval settings. The city's German name, Kronstadt, reflects its Saxon founding, while its Romanian name celebrates the crown-like arrangement of surrounding peaks. Founded by Teutonic Knights, Brașov became a powerful Saxon trading center and Transylvania's commercial heart. The city's strategic location on trade routes between Ottoman and Habsburg empires brought both prosperity and conflict. Remarkably preserved medieval walls, gates, and towers tell the story of centuries of multicultural coexistence. The Gothic Black Church, Eastern Europe's largest Gothic cathedral, dominates the main square with its massive bells and Baroque organ. Council Square, surrounded by colorful Baroque buildings, hosts markets and festivals as it has for centuries. The first Romanian school museum showcases the birthplace of Romanian literacy and education. Brașov masterfully combines medieval charm with modern vitality, offering visitors cobblestone streets lined with cafes, mountain adventures minutes from the city center, and cultural experiences that span centuries of fascinating history. Bucharest. Romania's dynamic capital pulses with energy, creativity, and contrasts that surprise every visitor. From grand Belle Epoque boulevards to cutting-edge galleries, from Ottoman-era churches to communist-era monuments, Bucharest tells the complex story of a nation's journey through triumph and tragedy toward a bright future. Located on the Romanian plain beside the Danube River, Bucharest sits just 60 kilometers north of the Danube. The city's flat terrain and continental climate create perfect conditions for the wide boulevards and grand architecture that earned it the nickname Paris of the East in the early 20th century. Modern Bucharest thrives as a cultural powerhouse where traditional Romanian arts meet international influences. The city hosts world-class opera, theater, and classical music performances while nurturing a vibrant contemporary art scene. Traditional Romanian restaurants share neighborhoods with innovative fusion cuisine that's putting Bucharest on the global culinary map. From its origins as a 15th century fortress to its golden age in the early 1900s, through the communist era and recent democratic transformation, Bucharest wears its history openly. The old town preserves medieval streets and churches, while the northern districts showcase elegant mansions and tree-lined boulevards that rival any European capital. The Palace of Parliament, second largest building in the world, symbolizes both communist excess and Romanian resilience. The Romanian Athenaeum's perfect acoustics hosts internationally acclaimed performances. Harastrau Park offers green spaces and lakes where locals and visitors alike find respite from urban energy. Bucharest surprises visitors with its sophisticated blend of historical depth and contemporary energy. This is a city where every neighborhood tells different stories, where world-class culture meets warm Romanian hospitality, and where your expectations will be exceeded at every turn. Timișoara. Timișoara stands proudly as Romania's cultural and technological innovation center, where Austro-Hungarian elegance meets Romanian warmth. This remarkable city sparked Romania's 1989 revolution and continues leading the country's progress while maintaining its distinctive multicultural character. Positioned in western Romania, near the Serbian and Hungarian borders, Timișoara sits in the fertile Banat Plain beside the Bega River. The city's location made it a crucial crossroads of Central European trade and culture, influences still visible today in its architecture and traditions. Known as Little Vienna for its Habsburg architecture, Timișoara celebrates remarkable ethnic diversity. Romanian, Hungarian, German, and Serbian communities have coexisted for centuries, creating a unique cultural blend expressed in festivals, cuisine, and daily life. The city's numerous theaters, museums, and galleries reflect this rich multicultural heritage. Founded by King Charles I of Hungary in 1266, Timișoara became the first European city to use electric street lighting in 1884. The city's progressive spirit continued through the 20th century, culminating in its role as the birthplace of Romania's 1989 democratic revolution. This legacy of innovation continues today as the city embraces technology and sustainable development. Union Square and Victory Square showcase magnificent Baroque and Art Nouveau buildings that survived both world wars and communist-era neglect. The Orthodox Catholic's cathedral's Byzantine domes contrast beautifully with the Catholic cathedral's Gothic spires, while the Fabric District's renovated factories now house trendy cafes and art galleries. Timișoara offers visitors authentic Central European charm, combined with Romanian warmth and revolutionary spirit. This forward-thinking city proves that preserving historical beauty and embracing progress aren't mutually exclusive goals. Apuseni Mountains. Guards some of Romania's best-kept natural secrets, where underground rivers carve spectacular caves, ancient forests shelter rare wildlife, and traditional villages preserve customs unchanged for generations. This western extension of the Carpathians offers adventure seekers and nature lovers experiences impossible to find elsewhere in Europe. Stretching across western Romania, the Apuseni Mountains feature unique karst topography created by limestone formations over millions of years. The highest peaks reach 1,849 meters, while underground, some of Europe's most spectacular cave systems extend for hundreds of kilometers. The region's complex geology creates diverse ecosystems, from alpine meadows to underground rivers. Mountain villages in the Apuseni region maintain traditional lifestyles that have nearly disappeared elsewhere in Europe. Local communities practice ancient crafts like wood carving and traditional weaving, while shepherds still guide flocks along mountain paths their ancestors used for centuries. Folk festivals celebrating seasonal cycles connect visitors with Romania's deepest cultural roots. The Apuseni Mountains formed through complex geological processes that created today's spectacular landscape of peaks, plateaus, and underground wonders. Ice ages sculpted valleys and caves, while subsequent warming periods allowed unique plant and animal communities to evolve in isolation. Today, the region protects species found nowhere else in Europe. Skarasora Ice Cave maintains year-round ice formations that scientists study for climate history clues. The Podis Plateau offers hiking trails through landscapes that seem untouched by time. Traditional villages like Rimitea showcase authentic mountain architecture and hospitality that makes every visitor feel like family. The Apuseni Mountains reward adventurous travelers with natural wonders and cultural authenticity that restore faith in the planet's remaining wild places. Here, nature and tradition coexist in harmony that offers both spectacular sights and profound peace. Transylvania. Transylvania captures imaginations worldwide, but the reality surpasses even the most vivid fantasies. This historic region encompasses medieval cities, pristine wilderness, and cultural treasures that tell the story of Central Europe's complex heritage, while offering modern travelers experiences that satisfy every interest, from adventure to relaxation. Enclosed by the Carpathian Mountains like a natural fortress, Transylvania's high plateau creates diverse landscapes from rolling hills to deep forests. The region's elevation moderates the climate, creating perfect conditions for agriculture and outdoor activities. Rivers like the Mureș and Someș drain the plateau, carving valleys that have sheltered civilizations for millennia. Transylvania's cultural richness reflects centuries of Romanian, Hungarian, German, and other influences, blending into something uniquely beautiful. Saxon villages with fortified churches stand alongside Hungarian noble castles and Romanian wooden churches. This multicultural heritage creates festivals, cuisine, and traditions found nowhere else on Earth. From Roman Dacia through Hungarian Kingdom, Habsburg rule, and modern Romania, Transylvania has been shaped by every major Central European power. Each era left architectural treasures, cultural practices, and historical sites that make every Transylvanian journey a trip through time. The region's cities and villages preserve this heritage while embracing contemporary life. Beyond Dracula's castle, Transylvania offers UNESCO World Heritage Saxon villages, medieval cities like Sighișoara, where Vlad the Impaler was born, and natural parks protecting Europe's largest populations of brown bears and wolves. The Carpathian Mountains provide endless hiking, skiing, and wildlife watching opportunities. Transylvania proves that reality can exceed legend, offering visitors authentic medieval experiences, pristine natural environments, and cultural encounters that create memories lasting a lifetime. This is Europe's most underestimated region for travelers seeking both beauty and authenticity. Transfăgărășan Road. Stretching 90 kilometers through the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, the Transfăgărășan Road winds its way between the historic regions of Wallachia and Transylvania. This engineering masterpiece cuts through the Făgăraș Mountains, Romania's highest mountain range, connecting the cities of Curtea de Argeș in the south to Timișoara in the north. As we ascend to its highest point, at 2,034 meters above sea level, you'll witness dramatic elevation changes that transform the landscape from rolling foothills to alpine meadows, then to rocky peaks that seem to touch the clouds themselves. The road features 27 viaducts and bridges, along with Romania's longest road tunnel at 887 meters, creating a true testament to human ingenuity against nature's grandest backdrop. The story behind this incredible road is as dramatic as the scenery itself. In the early 1970s, Romania's communist leader Nicolae Ceausescu ordered the construction of this strategic military route following the Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia in 1968. Fearing a similar fate for Romania, Ceausescu envisioned a road that would allow rapid military movement across the Carpathians if invasion threatened from the north. What began as a military necessity became a cultural phenomenon that would outlast the regime that created it. The construction took 5 grueling years, from 1970 to 1974, requiring the labor of thousands of workers, including soldiers and political prisoners. Tragically, the harsh mountain conditions claimed approximately 40 lives during construction, making this road not just an engineering marvel, but also a monument to human sacrifice and determination. Bolia Lake, a pristine glacial lake that serves as the crown jewel of our journey. Situated at 2,034 meters altitude, this stunning body of water was carved by ancient glaciers over 25,000 years ago, creating a natural mirror that perfectly reflects the surrounding peaks. During winter months, when the road closes to regular traffic due to heavy snowfall, Bolia Lake transforms into a magical wonderland, where Romania's famous ice hotel is constructed each year. The lake's crystal-clear waters remain frigidly cold year-round, maintaining temperatures that rarely exceed 10 degrees Celsius, even in summer. Standing here, you're witnessing not just geological history, but also experiencing the raw power of nature that shaped these mountains long before humans ever dreamed of building roads through them. As our incredible journey along the Transfăgărășan concludes, you've experienced more than just a scenic drive. You've traveled through layers of history, witnessed engineering triumph over natural obstacles, and stood in places where ancient glaciers once carved the very foundations of these majestic peaks. From the strategic vision of a paranoid dictator to the back-breaking labor of thousands of workers, from glacial formations millions of years old to modern tourism that brings the world to Romania's doorstep, this road tells the complete story of human ambition meeting natural wonder. What moment from today's journey will stay with you longest? The first glimpse of those serpentine curves cutting through the mountain face? The reflection of peaks in Bolia Lake's mirror-like surface? Or perhaps the realization that you're traveling on a road born from Cold War fears, but transformed into a symbol of natural beauty? Which view made you hold your breath? Every curve of the Transfăgărășan tells a story of history, nature, and the Romanian spirit. It's not just a road trip, it's an experience that stirs your soul and awakens your sense of wonder. Whether you're driving it for the thrill, the views, or the cultural richness, this road delivers beyond expectations. As our journey through Romania comes to an end, what strikes me most powerfully is how this remarkable country teaches us that diversity isn't just beautiful, it's essential. From the multicultural harmony of Timisoara to the perfect ecological balance of the Danube Delta, Romania shows us that when different elements work together, they create something more magnificent than any could achieve alone. The castles remind us that legends often contain deeper truths about human courage and resilience. The mountains teach us that some treasures require effort to discover, while the cities demonstrate that honoring the past and embracing the future aren't contradictory goals, they're complementary strategies for creating meaningful lives. Perhaps most importantly, Romania reveals that authenticity never goes out of style. In our increasingly homogenized world, places that preserve their unique character become more precious, not less relevant. Here's a question for you to ponder. If a country that survived Roman conquest, Ottoman invasions, Habsburg rule, and communist oppression can emerge with its culture stronger and more beautiful than ever, what challenges in your own life might actually be opportunities for growth and transformation? What aspect of Romanian culture or history resonated most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear which destination sparked your wanderlust. Don't forget to check our description below for exclusive travel deals and accommodation packages. Your Romanian adventure awaits. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more incredible journeys, and remember that every great adventure begins with a single step. Here's to your health, your curiosity, and your next great discovery.